Hey, my fellow NHLers, welcome back to another Hut episode. Boys, the last one we had was a giveaway episode. This is not the confirmation or anything. That's going to come out Friday, so be on the lookout for that. I just wanted to give you a quick update on our world rank. We are still at 36. We actually played 2 or 3 games over the weekend, and they were not against the best opponents, so we kind of stuck at 36. Still really cool, though. Anyway, boys, to the new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to the channel. This is going to be hopefully the first video you see since the giveaway got you here, which I don't blame you for just coming here for that. So hopefully you enjoy the content too. So welcome you guys. Again, here is that giveaway. For more information on that, if you're just coming across this, go see my last video. Has all the information on it. I went over it like 10 times, so I don't want to get into it this video. We have a lot to get to. So there you go. We're gonna play 2 games today, boys. But I did play 2 Hut games over the weekend too. We took a rough OT loss. It was in regulation OT, not a shootout, and then we made the next kid quit. So we tried John Scott on our first line for that overtime loss, and I was not feeling it, so I wanted to give you guys a quick team update. I moved Scott down to the 4th line. The guy is just too big. He does not fit in my play style. I had him flipped with Goudreau. Goudreau was on my 3rd line, I think, and then Stammer was on my 4th line. So just for you new subs, here's the squad. It's Bure, Crosby, Johnny Hockey. We got the Kessler, Taves, and Patrick Kane. Team of the Year, Voracek, Pavelski, Stamkos, and then Mr. Scott, Madonna, and Legend Hall on the 4th line. We got Jay Quicken, Nets, Lidstrom, PK Subban, Victor Hedman, Drew Doughty, and Duncan Keith, and the legend Bork. So there we go, boys. Just to go over the team real quick. Obviously, by the title page, we are going to do some pack openings too. No special packs out, but I saw that there was that 99 overall Pavel Datsyuk, flashback card. We're going to go to it just for luck. There it is. So I thought, why the heck not? You never know. I haven't had like a huge pull in a long time, so I just figured let's buy some regular packs. You just never know. It's only showing 4, but we're going to buy 1 more just because we were totally fiending on packs after we opened the 4. We'll buy 1 more after this. So obviously in the first one, we don't get too much here. Those of you who are new, just real quick, anything over 1,000, I'll take my time and put it on the market. Most of the time, if it's under $1,000 or 1,000 pucks, or coins, it's not really worth my time. So I'm just going to quick sell it most of the time. And again, boys, just to go over the plate, we do have the pack openings, and we have 2 games to get to. We play a pretty decent guy the first game, and I think we play a top 150 guy in the second game, which is cool. So we'll get to that near the end, or the second half of the video here after the packs, obviously. Oh, and it's our league title game too. That last game we play out of the 2. So exciting stuff, compelling stuff. Anyway, getting into this pack again, nothing really going. I totally missed the big packs over the weekend. I know a few came out. I was just kind of trying to get some games in, obviously, in my regular and then in Hut 2, hence the missing of the packs. I think this is our 3rd pack, maybe our 4th, lost track. We just really don't get too many pulls. There's a Dallas change team. That is our offense, so we're going to keep that. We got a Caps change team 2. Again, we're going to put that up. These change teams have gone up a ton. A couple months ago, they were only 1,000 coins. Now they're up in the 2,200, 2,500 arena. So pretty cool. Anytime I can get them now, I'm definitely going to sell them, right? Alright, we got an overall team change. Dallas, I'm surprised that's worth that much, but we're going to put it up anyway. I don't know if it'll sell. And then the goalie, we don't boost here. It ebbs and flows, so we're going to sell that too. Hate boosting. Glad they kind of dumbed it down this game. I don't run into it too often, so that's good. Alright, boys, let's go buy that 5th pack just to see. You never know, right? And I'm going to use coins to do it, which I rarely do. Obviously, I have a ton of coins, so we'll get a new player. Maybe I'll release a video tomorrow or the next day about a new player. I feel like we may need to upgrade the defense because we've been paying attention to the offense forever, so we'll see. Alright, so Campbell, nothing really in this pack either, fellas. I thought we may get lucky, but I don't think we get much. Let's see here. We got any injury, we're going to keep that. Moving on. Assistant captain, we're going to keep that too. Yeah, nothing really in this one either, boys. So 5 packs down, no pulls really. And what are you gonna do? The regular packs, I wasn't expecting too much. You just never know. Let's get into the meat and potatoes, boys. That gameplay, those goals, that's what we're going after. Let's get into it. We have 2. If we get 2 wins, we'll win our division title. Here is one of our 2 games that we're gonna play today. Getting into the first, right after the, or at the end of the first period, we're not going to really do anything, boys. It was a really tight period. I thought that we were outplaying him a bit, but hey, it's 0-0, right? Anybody's game still. So let's take a look at the stats here at the end of the first. 3-8, we are out shooting him a bit. We could work on our passing a bit too. Let's get into the second period. Let's get to some goals, right? Alright, boys, Pavel Bure coming down, just too much speed, a little, just an in and out, a backhand, forehand, and a simple finish there, fellas. Little speed, finally beat Bishop. I feel like I was putting a lot of shots on this guy, and he was just saving everything. So goalie was really on point this game. 1-0, super tight game, end of the second period, guys. 20-4, like I said, we put a ton of shots up that period. I already forget what it was in the first period, but it certainly was kind of close in the first and crazy outshooting our opponent here in the second. So let's get into the third. Right here, Mr. Scott, guess who? Coming off a penalty. He just took a penalty, and he finishes his first goal for me. That's my first goal with John Scott. I've had assists with him that were kind of secondary and things like that. So nice to see him get on the scoreboard, but it's not going to change my mind about putting him on the 4th line. He is going to stay there. Alright, so we are on the power play here at the end of the third. We do have a comfy 2-0 lead, and we make it 3-0 with a simple cross crease over to Sid the Kid. Captain Sid, Mr. Stanley, Double Stanley Cups, if you will. Alright, 3-0. We do hit an open netter, nothing too compelling there, right? He was on the power play. I think he just wanted to get a goal, so he pulled his goalie, obviously. And there you go, boys. That's how it's going to end. It ends up 4-0. I know the score was kind of out there, but honestly, it was 2-0 the entire game. It was 1-0 the entire game, really. I mean, I got that second goal from John Scott in the third period. So that is a win. We haven't had a regulation loss yet in this not a season, but you know, this run for our league title here in this league, I guess you could say. So far so good. 1 win away from our league title. Before we get into that, you new subs, what I always do is I'm going to check the guy's record. I want to see who he's using, how good he is, things like that. I want you to see too. That way you know who I'm playing, right? I mean, that matters. So let's go into his ranking here. Flinter is his name. He is not ranked high, boys. 56 and 30. He obviously hasn't played Hut that much. And usually I go through the whole team, but fellas, I don't see any special cards there, so we're just gonna kind of move on. No offense to him, obviously he hasn't played that long, probably not too into Hut, so let's just move on. Let's move on to our second game. We are playing a top 200 guy here. I think he is 152 in the world in Hut. Great little snipe there. I just couldn't poke it away. Let's get into the gameplay. So it's already 1-0. First 5 minutes of the first period. Mr. Stafford putting one up short side. Let's try to get it back. Good move there at the blue line, and we try to snipe. It doesn't go. We do get our own rebound, however, throw it way across to P. Kane, and milestone Patrick Kane finishes far side. A bit of a lucky pass. I was looking for him, obviously, because the puck went there, but kind of skipped through a person or two or a stick or two, so luckily for us. A clapper there by the legend Hall, Mr. 4th line left wing, coming down and just pulling up just inside the blue line, barring in, or I should say posting in, and look at this beauty. Oh my gosh, boys. Oh my gosh, come on, up by 1 goal. I can't be doing that, right? But it's still early, still in the first period, so Kessel for him gets a good goal there. Capitalize on my mistakes, that's part of it. Great move there by Voracek. He tries to go far side, and he does. Just too much speed by Team of the Year Voracek. Really, that's just a cornerstone of my team. I've had him for 2 or 3 months now on the recommendation of one of you. Yes, one of my subscribers recommended him, I want to say 2 months ago. Haven't looked back. Love him on my left wing. Just too fast. He's wide. I love the way he skates. And by wide, I just mean he's hard to get the puck away from. He doesn't get knocked off too easily. And the guy absolutely flies. So 3-2 at the end of the first. Let's get into our second period here, boys. We are on the power play. PK, sniper, coming down a little dangle, get him off, and then just rip one. So PK Subban with the snip. Didn't hit a bar or anything, but still went in, right? So still good. That's going to do it for the second, boys. So we do have a somewhat comfortable 2-goal lead. I know this guy's extremely aggressive. We are out shooting him, that is for sure. 26-12 in shots, but we got to keep it up. It's never over in this game. You need to keep your foot on the gas, stomp your boot on the throat. So let's finish this game up. Let's get another goal here, make it extremely comfortable instead of just 2. Right here, we just kind of outplay him and his computer, him switching back and forth between the computer on the boards, and Taves just comes in. It's that glitch goal. You've seen it 1,000 times. Ripping her short side from the face-off circle or just outside of it, and we're making it 5-2, boys. So that's how that game ends. Great goals. Good opponent, boys. Definitely a good opponent. We'll get into his record and his team. We are won the league title again, so that's really great. 7-0-2. I definitely could have won both of those overtime games, but can't win them all, but we do get the title, so that's great. 35-14 in shots, 2-5. That one goal he had too, I just threw right to him, so it should have been just 1, but what are you going to do? We're happy with the win. So getting into his ranking, he is 152 in the world, boys. That's up there. My world ranking, obviously, we're a top 50 player, but for Hut, we are not up there. Obviously, we have the talent to be, we just haven't played that many games. Heck of a team here. I don't know why he has Curry in the center. That's kind of weird on his first line. Blake Wheeler, Camilleri, Hansel, team of the week. His Bobby Ryan seemed like it was boosted. Probably wasn't. Probably just me thinking that. But a pretty decent team. What are they? Probably a 4.5-star team, maybe 4. Again, no one too special on the defense, but pretty good squad altogether, boys. Well, we do get the win, we do get the league title, and that's going to do it for this episode, fellas. So hopefully you're enjoying. Again, these are the 2 players that we're giving away. For more info about that, you'll have to go check out that video from Friday. It is my last video before this one. Go check it out to enter. It has all the info you need on there. Gentlemen, welcome to the channel. For those of you who are new, those of you who are returning, thank you for keeping up with it. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying the channel, and the new guys are going to enjoy it too. That's going to do it for me, boys. I'll talk to you either tomorrow or maybe Friday. And as always, take care.